Hi guys, so today we're going to be practicing solving equations with absolute value. So we're going to have one example that are going to help you with the focus problems for this week. So we have an absolute value example here, and the strategy to be able to solve such equations is to isolate the absolute value on one side of the equation. So what I mean by isolating is we need to get rid of that subtraction of 6 and that multiplication by 5. So anytime we solve equations, we want to think of the order of operations, but we always kind of work backwards. So if there's anything that was added or subtracted first, we're going to do inverse of that. So we can see that negative 6 is being subtracted. So the inverse of subtracting 6 is adding 6. So first I'm going to add 6 to each side of the equation, and that's going to give me 5 times the absolute value of 2x plus 3 is equal to 35. Then we're going to still want to isolate that absolute value quantity by eliminating that 5. 5 is being multiplied, so inverse of multiplying times 5 would be dividing by 5. So I'm going to take each side and divide it by 5. So the 5s are going to eliminate. I am left with 2x, absolute value of 2x plus 3 is equal to 7. Now at this point, we kind of want to pause and think about what that equation means. So anytime we work with absolute value problems, absolute value means the distance away from 0. So if we think about, we want to think about a value that would be 7 units away from 0. So that gives us two possibilities. That would be positive 7 or negative 7. So we want to think of the values of x that would give us both positive 7 and negative 7. So this is exactly why we're going to break into two separate equations, such as 2x plus 3 is equal to positive 7 and 2x plus 3 is equal to negative 7, so that we accommodate for those two options. We're going to take a moment to solve each equation. So I'm going to subtract 3 on each side. Those are going to eliminate. So I'm left with 2x is equal to 7 minus 3 is 4. Dividing each side by 2. 2x divided by 2 is just 1x. So x is going to give you positive 2 as your first option. I'm going to do the same steps in that second option. So 3 minus 3, that's 0. So these are going to eliminate. Negative 7 plus negative 3, that's negative 10. Dividing each side by 2. These are going to eliminate. X is equal to negative 10 divided by positive 2, that's negative 5. So that means that there's two solutions to that inequality, to that absolute value problem. Yay! And a reward for you for watching this video and possibly taking some notes is the chicken. Chicken with really red legs.